Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, the site for this upcoming football clash. Hello, everyone. I'm Brad Nessler, and beside me in the booth is Kirk Herbstreit. Erin Andrews is also with us. She'll be reporting from the sidelines. Today's presentation of college football is brought to you by Spark, because better athletes make better football players. Our game features the Troy Trojans and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. And here come the Blue Raiders. If it's excitement you're looking for, well, you've come to the right place as the early college football season continues. For Middle Tennessee State, the key to their defense is their excellent linebacker.
The running back in the opposing backfield is a stud, so his support in the run defense today is going to be vital.
Kickoff's just ahead, but first let's head to midfield for the coin toss, brought to you by Spark, because better athletes make better football players. Troy will be kicking off, and you can just feel the energy in the air for this opening kickoff. Right from the 1. Makes it to the 22-yard line. For Middle Tennessee State, is there anything we should be keeping an eye on?
Don't plan on seeing much in the running department here. This is a pass-heavy attack that really keeps the secondary on its toes. It's not all vertical passing, though. Look for a lot of short routes, letting the receivers do their damage after the catch.
So they go to the air and pick up 6.
It's a decent pickup that time on a well-designed play.
Harris changes the play at the line. Hands it to the back. He makes his way to about the 38. That was a great call.
Yeah, here you see the draw play at its best. The tailback got good blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
Drops back on first down. And he's tackled at the 47. It's second down, and they're about the length of the football from the first down marker. Harris on the option right. He fights forward to around midfield. And the short gain is enough for the first.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that first down marker.
He's changing things up. Harris drops back on first down.
These receivers need to be ready because he's capable of really launching some passes. That one was just out of reach.
Throws it out there. Stays in bounds and made a nice catch. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
They're changing the play. And it's knocked away. Second down, 10 yards to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. Harris, options, left side. And they got to him before he could get back to the line. That was well defended by this defense.
The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
Harris Drops back to pass. And that one's incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and long, and we should be seeing the kicker here.
Good stand by the defense to keep them out of the end zone on this drive.
The kick is away. It's long enough, and it sails right on him. No good. So the kicker is unsuccessful, and this defense couldn't be any happier. And our score, Middle Tennessee State, nothing. Troy, nothing. They'll set up shop at the 29. First down, 10 yards to go. Stewart on the run. He fights forward to about the 30. Leak adjusts the play at the line. Feeds it to the back. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. And a 6-yard pickup by the halfback on the delay. It's getting louder down in the field. Oh, and he had some steam on that throw. Leak calls an audible. They work it left, and he finds nothing but the defense. The running back gets 2 on the carry. Leak on play action. Complete. He's got room. And he's taken down at the 27. What a pretty pass play.
This is just a simple play-action pass. The defense here bid on the fake just enough, allowing the quarterback to find an open target, and the result is a big gainer.
He's changing things up. Drops back on first down. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. First and goal from the 4, looking for Pater. Leak back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. They'll bring him down at the 1. 3 yards there on the quarterback keeper. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. He may have changed things up here. Rutledge on the handoff. Touchdown, Troy.
When you're that close to the end zone, it's always a smart play to find your blockers and follow them into the end zone.
And he adds the extra point. An 8-play, 71-yard drive. And they put up 7 points. So the score now, 7-0. Troy is ready to kick it away. And this is just a booming kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They'll set up shop at the 20. They'll throw on first down. Incomplete. Almost picked off.
Almost a big play. He patrols the deep part of the field like a center fielder, though he didn't make the catch like one.
Here's a handoff, left side. Nice run, and he's brought down. Wideout makes the first down catch. And down he goes at the 41.
It's a smart job here by the coaches, making a play call here that really played to their offensive strengths. That's knowing your personnel.
Harris adjusts the play at the line. Harris on first down. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. Harris calls an audible. Harris on the option. First down, pick up by the tailback.
You can see how comfortable this guy is with that football in his arms.
Pitch play here. Good outside run there. Gross picks up about 7 yards on the run. Harris adjusts the play at the line. Looks to him again, complete. Brought down at the 34-yard line. And that'll be a first down on the 6-yard pass.
Well, they spread the receivers out that time and got some favorable matchups. Good read by the quarterback to diagnose that and then find his man for the first down.
Incomplete pass.
He showed you some of his natural athletic ability following the play and making a really quick stab to knock away the pass.
Gross, the ball carrier, and he makes it out to about the 34-yard line.
Well, the defensive line got such a good push up front that there was no one on the offense to account for the linebacker, and he got through almost untouched.
Harris calls an audible. Harris back to throw. Couldn't haul it in. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. This one 51 yards away. That's a tough break there for the kicker. Still, our score, Troy 7, Middle Tennessee State nothing. They'll take over at the 34. First and 10. Troy is up by a touchdown. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
Nice job of picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first down.
So they're going to try to determine if the receiver had possession and was inbounds or not.
After review, call on the field is overturned.
Well, I know the receiver isn't too happy, but they got it right after the review. No catch. Hands it to the back. He gets out to about the 44-yard line. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And they'll try to get the first through the air. And he throws it away.
Can't ask for much more than a 3 and out. Great job, defense.
Fourth down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off.
He was able to deaden that kick perfectly, and he gives them a long field to work with.
The offense will take over at the 14. We've got a first and 10. Wright gets a carry left side. He makes his way to about the 22. Harris changes the play at the line. It's complete. Tackle at the 34-yard line. Harris running the option. And he's tackled after positive yardage. Harris gains about 5 yards on the option play. Harris doesn't like what he sees. Dumps it out left to the running back. And they make the stop at the 39-yard line. The screen pass goes nowhere.
Well, you got to take your hat off to the defense. All week they preached over and over again how they were not going to let this kid use his speed in the open field, and they really shut him down that time.
Gross on the run, and they get nice yardage on that run.
That's a case where good discipline and execution by an offense make the difference between fourth down and a first down.
Looking for his man, incomplete. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Straight run here, and he's got nowhere to go.
The defense just met the blockers head on and drove them back straight into the runner.
And so it's another third down upcoming here. He passes it.
This unit has quick hands, and they showed it there by knocking away the pass.
Fourth down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. Room around the corner. He's taken down at the 28-yard line. So here's a good chance for these guys to extend their lead and possibly take this crowd out of the game early.
Absolutely. That's exactly what they'll be looking to do. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go deep right off the bat.
Here's the pass, broken up.
When you play the quarterback position, you have to be able to read the defense and look off defenders. He didn't really do that on that pass, and he was lucky it was only a tip and not a pick.
It's the sophomore that's got it. Brought down at the 36.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. First down.
We've played a quarter, and our score. Troy, 7. Middle Tennessee State, nothing. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's got it with room to run. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. And they had a tough time defending that one.
Well, Brad, one of the things with this defense is you leave yourself vulnerable in one-on-one coverage. Great throw by the quarterback and great speed by the receiver.
And doesn't it always seem like he just finds a way to get open? He makes the PAT. A quick 2-play, 64-yard drive. And the result, 7 points.
Brad, how about the guys up front? The offensive line giving the quarterback plenty of time to be able to read the defense and make the right throw.
So our score, 14-0. And he's taken down at the 28. The offense will start at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Slings it out there, incomplete. From their own 28-yard line, it's 2nd down. Harris drops back to pass. It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on their own 28. Harris steps back to pass. And it's knocked down.
Not a great throw by the quarterback, but to be fair, that was pretty good coverage.
So it's 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Broke away from one. He makes it out to maybe the 46-yard line. Nice yardage on the run back. 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. He gets out to about the 37-yard line. And he has a huge run.
I'll tell you right now, this guy is arguably one of the fastest players in college football today. There you see him turn it upfield with such fluidity and quickness.
Going deep on the left side.
He took a shot downfield going for the big play, but the defender did a great job to follow it and then break it up.
Complete. He's taken down at the 29. They give it to the halfback, and he's tackled very quickly. The running back picks up a yard on the counter. So they're going to go for it here. You don't need 3 guesses to figure out what they're going to run right here on 4th and short. He's going to be short. Not quite enough for the first. Looks like they'll turn it over on downs.
You know what? I think they still made the right call there.
You really can't say enough about this defense. 4th and short, and they really showed up on that play. Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Dumps it complete over the middle. And he's tackled at the 32. 4 yards on that play.
He executed the screen play well here by getting the ball to the halfback to pick up some yards.
Harris adjusts the play at the line. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it.
This quarterback has got to do a better job of looking off defenders and allow his covered receivers some room to improvise and get free.
And he's taken down at the 37-yard line. So he got a little on that return.
Well, Brad, early it looked like there was an opening there, but the seam closed quickly.
It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I've got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. Got a man. Watch out here. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Clipping. On the outside.
That's frustrating for a coach when you preach fundamentals every week and then have someone called for clipping. That penalty really is going to set them back.
1st and long now after the penalty. Leak options left side. They'll knock him down for a loss.
The option can be really tough to defend. At that time, it was well played by the defense.
They're calling an audible. Swatted away. The wide receiver wasn't able to hang on.
Well, you talk about a solid hit. This guy is a true enforcer.
From their own 30-yard line. 3rd down. Brought down at the 49.
I like how the blitz was identified and then picked up. That's a good test for a quarterback. How does he react in the face of pressure?
Leak back to throw. Throws incomplete, broken up.
Boy, that ball seemed to float in the air forever, and it looked like the corner who got to it first. That's what happens sometimes when you give it too much air.
Leak back to pass. He throws it. It falls incomplete. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Well, sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
Leak back to pass. Great concentration.
Nice job here by the quarterback of putting some air underneath this pass and letting his receiver catch up with it for a nice gain.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. He's tackled at the 25. Tackle made at the 15-yard line. Leak, options left. Gains his way to the 7-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. Leak doesn't like what he sees. It was the umpire that threw the flag, and generally, that's a holding penalty. That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
From the 17-yard line, 2nd down. And he throws it away. So far this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on 3rd down. On the draw play. He makes his way out to about the 9.
It was still a quality run. I like the fight the offense showed in earning those yards.
It's 4th down. This will be a 26-yard field goal attempt. And it sails through the uprights. Troy to kick. He just drills this one. And down he goes at the 24-yard line. This drive will start at the 24. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Option here. Tackled after a decent pickup. Harris gains about 5 yards on the option play. Harris options out. Gains his way to the 39-yard line.
Sometimes when you've got speed, that's all you need. It's the one thing you just can't defend.
Harris changes the play at the line. They hand it off. Gains his way to the 43-yard line.
Some guys are dangerous no matter where they are on the field. Whether they have speed, elusiveness, great vision, whatever the case may be, you have to find ways to get the ball in their hands.
Harris Drops back on first down. Catches it. And he's tackled at the 22. From the 22-yard line, first down. Harris on the option left side. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. So he decides to hold on to it, and it goes nowhere. It looks like they're going to blitz. Third and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal.
Oh, this is a great job by this young man to get the ball out of his hands. He was facing an all-out blitz and didn't panic at all. It's a nice pass and a new set of downs to show for it.
And he makes it out to about the 5-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back.
That was the junior linebacker who'll get credit with the tackle there.
Harris steps back to pass. Flares it and almost had it intercepted. Almost intercepted in the end zone.
And you can see he made a great move here, anticipating the football, and came up with a big defensive play.
Here's the halfback on the screen. He's pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Maybe a yard that time on the screen.
The offense is trying to get the ball into the hands of the halfback here, and he did a pretty good job of getting a few yards. But the defense was just swarming to the ball right there.
And the field goal is good. Middle Tennessee State lines up for the kickoff. Sample fields it at the 2. Tackle at the 27-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 27. 5 wide. Tackle at the 40. Trying to change the play. Leak back to throw. It's complete. I think the defense jumped the gun a little bit on that play.
Offside. On the defense.
And for Leak, he's having an outstanding first half throwing the ball. That last completion gives him 200 yards.
And if you've been watching this game, then you don't need the numbers to tell you that these guys can move the ball.
Quick throw. And he's tackled at the 14. Inside give. He gets to about the 5. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. Leak back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And he just gets rid of it. Third down. The ball is on the 4, and they're going in. Throws complete, touchdown. And so he found his receiver for the score.
You know, the closer you get to the end zone, the more difficult it becomes to throw the football because the field becomes much smaller to work with. But they did a very nice job there to come up with the touchdown.
He makes the PAT. A 6-play, 74-yard drive, and it results in a touchdown.
Brad, I love these kind of drives. They're old school, grind it out and earn the yards and just rip the heart right out of that defense.
So the score now, 24-3. He's to the 10. Oh, man, did he take a hit. They'll go to work at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. Looks to the back and can't connect.
That was textbook coverage by the defense. That's exactly what you want to do on every single pass play, but it doesn't always happen.
Dumps it out left to the running back, and he hits him hard at the 34. A couple of yards that time on the screen. He lets it go.
They looked a little sluggish on that series. I'm curious to see if they pick things up when they get the ball back.
4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. Sample fields it at the 22. Gets to about the 37-yard line. He showed a good burst there. From their own 37-yard line. 1st down. Leak looking to throw on 1st down. Missed him. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
Leak drops back to pass. Throws it out and it falls incomplete. That's what can happen when you run the same play.
Yeah, you need to be aware of that and try to mix things up to keep the defense off balance.
And we'll probably see how far he can throw it, as it should be the last play before the half. Back to pass. That's a great tackle at the 28-yard line. We've played a half of football here, and our score is Troy 24, Middle Tennessee State 3. Middle Tennessee State got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Sample from the 7. He's tackled at the 40. We'll take a moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Erin Andrews.
Both offenses had a proficient first half. And for Middle Tennessee, they've only gotten to the quarterback once, and that's something the coach pointed out. He'd like to see them get more pressure. Back up to you, Brad.
They scored a touchdown 3 times. Let's see if this drive results in another one. They'll get the ball here at the 40-yard line. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense.
It's a good play here in the secondary. When the safety commits, he needs to be there at the right time because he's the last line of defense.
Leak with the option. They'll get him for a loss.
Once he saw it was a run, he made a great break on the ball and used his speed to make the big tackle.
Third down now, and they need to get it out to midfield. Leak drops to throw. Throws it. Watch out. Oh, almost had a pick. So 4th down coming up.
And give credit to the defense there. They played very disciplined and were able to break up the pass.
And this one is a beauty. They'll bring him down at the 24. They were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yep, that could have been big if he could have gotten a few more blocks and was able to find the seam.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Gross up the gut. They'll bring him down at the 38-yard line. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
Gross gets another handoff. Tackled for a loss.
You've got to admire the intensity that these linebackers bring to the table. As soon as he saw it was staying on the ground, he made a beeline for the ball carrier.
Looking to throw. Complete. He goes down at the 33-yard line. They're calling an audible. They're going to pitch it. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
From a defensive coordinator standpoint, it can really help out your scheme when you get excellent run support by the corner.
They're changing the play. He's in for the score, and they're back in it. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
And he hits the PAT. A 5-play, 77-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Brad, I thought the offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive. I thought the defense was on its heels most of the drive because of the versatility of the offense.
The score now, 24-10. He makes it to the 28-yard line. This drive will start at the 28. Lets it go. Caught. And he's tackled at the 25-yard line. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. It's batted down, incomplete. From the 25-yard line, it's 2nd down. He's looking for 6. Third down, and they need to get it to the 15. Leak drops back to pass. Catches it, and he's hit immediately. He goes over 100 yards in receptions.
You got to love this quarterback-receiver combo. Talking to these guys before the game, they told me they spend about an hour after every practice perfecting the routes. It sure shows.
Looks to him again, complete. Tackle made at the 1. So the quarterback completes the slant pattern for about a 9-yard gain.
Well, the receiver does a nice job on his route. And how about the throw by the quarterback? Perfect execution. And when those two things are going well, the offense has a good chance of picking up big yards.
Nice run and a score by the halfback.
And a nice call by the coach there. Just give it to your main man anytime you're near the goal line.
he tacks on the extra point. A nice 6-play, 72-yard drive, and that's good for a touchdown. So the score now, 31-10. Troy ready to kick this one off. From his own goal line. And he's tackled at the 28-yard line. The offense will take over at the 28. First down, 10 to go. They hand it off. Tackle at the 39-yard line. Finds the junior. Brought down at the 47-yard line. And they got him for a loss.
The way the safety was playing up toward the line of scrimmage shows you what they think of the offense's passing game. Not a lot of respect for it.
Runs left and can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense needs to be careful. The safety might have made that play, but if he keeps coming up on the run, there'll be space downfield for the pass.
It's fourth down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. Brought down at the 18-yard line. And for Leak, he's put up good numbers.
Well, I think this whole offense is really clicking, and it's allowing him as a quarterback just to settle in and find his rhythm. And let's also recognize the offensive line. This defense has been coming after this quarterback. And to the offensive line's credit, they've given him enough time to be able to read the defense and make good throws.
He'll lead them out for another drive here, looking to add to his numbers and to their lead. It's first and 10. Ball on the 18. Throws left. The running back's got it. And he's tackled at the 40. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
He looks to throw on first down. Throws it, caught, but out of bounds.
Great hands there by the wide receiver. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't get a foot down in bounds.
On the option, and he's brought down for a loss. And the defensive end comes up with a big play.
Boy, he's quick as a cat, no question. He got tremendous penetration and was able to wrap him up for a loss there.
Third down now, and they need to get it out to midfield. Gives it up the gut. Nice run up the middle.
You know, great effort here by the ball carrier, but I think they need to pass in that situation most of the time.
So it's fourth down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. They'll bring him down at the 19-yard line.
You're always looking for the home run return, the big highlight. Didn't happen there, but he still got him a couple yards.
Their last drive broke down, and they punted. What do they have in store this time out? And he's tackled right away.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebacker on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time to find his man for a nice gain.
Takes it right and brought down right away. And down he goes at the 49.
If you're going to put the ball into that kind of coverage, you better be accurate, or you'll be wearing a baseball cap and headphones on the sideline standing next to the coach.
Harris set to go to the air. From their own 49-yard line, second down. Here's an option right side. They'll drop him for a loss. He had nowhere to go on that option play.
Boy, you're right. He's lucky he held on to the football there.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 41. Harris, back to pass.
He was a sitting duck on that play, and believe me, these defensive players love a sitting duck.
Fourth down. They come out in a punt formation. They'll bring him down at the 25. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, but his blockers have to do a better job of helping him out. They didn't hold the coverage team at bay. They just let him right through.
The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. He's out to the 30. Throws complete, and he's hit right away. That reception good for 7 yards.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
Leak steps back to pass. And he's tackled in the open field. That last catch gives him 100 yards receiving.
You got to love this quarterback-receiver combo. Talking to these guys before the game, they told me they spend about an hour after every practice perfecting the routes. It sure shows.
Complete. He's got room. Brought down at the 43-yard line. They must have seen something in the defense because that was the exact same play as the one they ran before.
Exactly the same play. The defense better make some adjustments because right now there's a mismatch that the offense is taking advantage of.
From the 43-yard line, it's first down. East takes a handoff. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. Tailback picked up 7 on the draw. He heaves it to the end zone. From the 36-yard line, third down. And they'll try to get the first through the air. He's hit and taken down.
That is money in the bank. Sometimes you just can't stop a good combination.
Leak adjusts the play at the line. And he is drilled at the 15-yard line.
That's a smart play here by the quarterback. He threw it into the window the zone coverage gave him. Nice pass and a nice job by the receiver running the slant.
It's first and 10. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Looks for his running back, incomplete. It's second and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. Catches it, and he's looking for more. Tackle made at the 11. They pick up at the most 4 yards on the screen play.
Simple bubble screen here to the receiver. He did a pretty good job of picking up some yardage before he went down.
pass is to the back, incomplete. This one should be makeable. This kick will be about a 28 or 29 yarder. And he's got it. Troy ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. And down he goes at the 24. So at the end of 3, the score here in Murfreesboro, Troy 34, Middle Tennessee State 10. They'll take over at the 24-yard line. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. They'll get 2 on that one.
Not much of a gain for the wide receiver, but at least he made the catch and got himself some positive yards.
They're calling an audible. Harris steps back to pass. They'll bring him down at the 16.
What was most impressive is how he followed the play, and he just didn't give up on it. It was that effort that allowed him to come away with the fumble.
We'll see if they can capitalize on the good field position. Throws a laser across the middle. Big play there, and now they're looking at 1st and goal. And for Leak, what a game. 400 yards passing now.
I like the way he's throwing the football today, showing a lot of poise in the pocket.
Anytime there's offensive production like this, it's just fun to watch. There's a player shaken up on the play. It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. They're crowding the line. Leak on the option. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Really nice play by the defensive lineman. I like this guy's size and instincts.
It's 2nd down. 4 yards out from the goal line. They put everyone up on the line. Leak running the option. Laterals back. Tackled outside after a nice pickup. They get 4 yards on the halfback option. From the 1-yard line. 3rd down. All the big boys are on the field now as both teams have their big sets out there. Halfback gets a call, and he's got the touchdown.
That was a very good all-around effort. The running, the blocking, the entire package. A well-deserved score.
You knew that touchdown was going to be won or lost in the trenches. And he converts the extra point. A 4-play, 17-yard drive, and they get it in for 7. The score now, 41-10. Troy to kick this one off. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 31-yard line. They'll go to work at the 31. Throws complete, and he's hit right away. 5 yards.
You don't have to go deep every play to be successful. They got 5 yards on the play, and that's always a good gain.
They're calling an audible. Catches it, and he's immediately tackled behind the line. And they'll lose a yard there.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
And he's got the junior. And he tackles him hard at the 49.
It's a great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first down.
Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. Harris, back to throw. Slings it out there, incomplete. From their own 49-yard line, it's second down. Harris, back to throw. That one's incomplete. He made the catch, but it was outside the white line.
This quarterback has to just settle down and get his feet underneath him. He took the receiver clearly out of bounds. That kid had no shot to make the catch.
He's looking deep down the left side. Incomplete. He's unable to hit his receiver. He overthrew it.
Yeah, and that's a throw he should make every single time.
Fourth down, and they're ready to punt this one away. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. It's first and 10. Troy up big. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. From their own 22-yard line. Second down. Troy in control. Lets it fly. Wide open, but it falls incomplete. From their own 22-yard line. It's third down. This one is batted away, and that makes it fourth down.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
Fourth down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. And this one is a beauty. Got the corner. And he's taken down at the 39-yard line.
Decent effort. He's not the type of guy to call a fair catch very often. He does have the ability to make guys miss.
I don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime rallies here, but that being said, we could still see some exciting plays. Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it.
Great instinctive timing by the corner to deflect the pass. That's just really solid coverage skills.
Airing it out long. Incomplete. That pass sailed over the receiver's head.
This guy can wing it, that's for sure. He just needs to improve on his accuracy.
Harris, back to pass. 3 plays and no first down, and now it's decision time for this offense.
Well, the defense did what they had to do so far. They're showing a lot of heart out there.
Got the corner. They'll bring him down at the 25.
You know what? It might not have been a lot, but they moved the ball forward. Football's not a game won 100 yards at a time. You take what you can get.
Both teams are playing out the stretch here. You want to get experience for guys who normally don't get in the game and try to avoid injuries. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
He lets it go. Tipped away.
He's got to be more careful with these rainbow passes. You don't want to give the defenders enough time to catch up with the ball and make the pick.
Looks to pass. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it.
Let's see if the momentum from that defensive stand carries over to their offense.
It's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. He's got the corner. He's tackled at the 40. So he managed to get a few yards on the run back.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, Brad, with so much traffic in the middle there, it really makes it tough to break free.
The defense really stepped up to force that 3 and out on the last drive. Lets it fly. And it's caught. And he's tackled at the 23. What a play.
That was a great throw, and I'll tell you, as we mentioned before, he is so accurate with the football. This thing is placed perfectly here, allowing the receiver to come up with a big gain.
It's complete. Well, they're not going to win it, but they're still playing hard out there. He's up to 300 yards passing.
Well, this quarterback has had a solid game. He's done what's been asked of him, and then some.
One thing I'll add, though, is that his team is losing, and yards don't mean anything unless you win the ball game. And he converts the extra point. A quick 2-play, 59-yard drive. And it's good for 7 points. The score now, 41-17. And they're on it.
They've got a pretty steep hill to climb to get back into it, but these are the kinds of plays they'll need to start getting up that hill.
They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
Henry picks him up 6 yards with a catch. And he's level at the 38-yard line. Wants it all, going deep. Can't connect. Intended that time for the wide receiver.
Sometimes the ball just kind of sails on you. I'm sure he wouldn't mind having that one back.
Harris set to go to the air. He's wrapped up for the sack.
It was his indecision that led to that sack. He had time to throw, but never pulled the trigger, and eventually the pocket just caved in.
It could have been worse, though. There was only a 1-yard loss on the play. Harris calls an audible. Handoff up the middle. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Good awareness by the defense to know where the first down was and stop him short of it.
A little more than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. He's looking for 6. And this will be caught. Touchdown. And that makes it 3 scoring tosses for him.
What I'm noticing more and more about this guy is he's very patient with the ball, and it's resulting in some nice scores, just like we've seen today.
What's more amazing than anything else is that these guys are still losing. And they're looking to get 2 points here. Harris drops to throw. He's in for the conversion. So the hands team does their job, and the onside is not successful.
When people talk about special teams winning football games, they're usually talking about blocking kicks and big returns. But the onside return team can be just as important. And right now, these guys may have sealed the deal with that recovery.
He gets to about the 27-yard line. Middle Tennessee State will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. Again with a carry. He's at the 20. He makes his way to about the 18. It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. He delivers. He's got it. Touchdown. And he converts the extra point. It was a quick 3-play, 40-yard drive, and they add 7 points to the scoreboard. So the score now, 48-25. Troy is ready to kick it away. He'll return it from the 3. Across the 30. He's taken down at the 36. The offense will start at the 36-yard line. Just under 2 to go in the game. It's broken up.
Wow, did you see that? I don't know how he got his hands up in time to knock that pass down.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Just under 2 minutes in the game. Harris drops back. This one will fall incomplete.
The quarterback threw it right into the hands of the safety. I can't believe he dropped it.
From their own 36-yard line. Third down. Fires deep down the right side.
Boy, this secondary has to feel pretty good about locking down the receivers on that drive.
So it's fourth down. Here comes the punter looking to boot this one away. And he's tackled at the 23-yard line.
You hope that a lane or two will open up and give you some space to work with. But that never happened on this kick.
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. Nice run up the middle. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Under a minute left. Gives it to the back. And he's stopped behind the line. How about the play of this defensive end?
This is just solid run defense here. They get a great push up front, not allowing the runner to have much room to work with. And at the end, they're able to wrap him up.
Hand off, and he won't make it. That's going to do it for this one. Our final score, Troy 48, Middle Tennessee State 25. As we finish up the broadcast, what do you have to say about how this game turned out, Kurt?
Well, this was shaping up to be a really close game, but they did what they had to do, made some big plays, and were able to pull away. Troy could have just as easily found themselves on the other end of this score. That's how even these two teams were coming in. But they played the better game today and should be very happy about the win.
for Leak. His great performance earns him our player of the game. For Troy, after a shaky start to the season, they were able to break into the win column today. And for Middle Tennessee State, this is not how they wanted to start their season at 0-3. That'll do it for this presentation of NCAA Football 12. For Kirk Herbstreit and Aaron Andrews, this is Brad Nessler saying goodbye.